Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. This is going to be a collective romance reading. The theme is for the singles, okay? So hopefully, if you're single, this is for you. If you're in a partnership and want to be single, it could be for you. It is currently 10/18 on June 10th, 2025. Keep in mind that these are collective, so use your discernment. What's yours is yours. If it feels like it doesn't make sense, give it some time. Maybe it's coming later or something. I don't know. Don't make it fit if it's not for you. Also, you are responsible for all your own choices. In the box below the video, you can find ways to connect with me through email, whether it's for tarot, spiritual consulting, or on Facebook. You can also check out your birth chart, and there's instructions on how to purchase the tools, spiritual tools I have designed. This is the FeralSpirit Oracle deck. We will be using the link is in the box below the video. Alright, let's get into it. So intuitively, I don't have any message other than I need to do a singles reading specifically, okay? So 55 on the clock, 55 seconds. So there's some sort of change and a closing out of a cycle coming. Alright, so thank you, God. What does single viewer need to know for this reading? Thank you, God, for these messages. What is this? Alright, so we got a new beginning. Close out a cycle. I did say that. So we have some sort of new growth here. It's a new start. I feel like somebody's really optimistic. Really optimistic. It's definitely two energies here that are on the same page, wanting to grow in the same direction, wanting to do it fast. I feel like this is coming in. Now this could be, yeah, it could be a Leo or a Sagittarius, Capricorn. January gives me kind of like Capricorn, Aquarius energy. We have 126, could be somebody's birthday. We have 26, 62, and 8. So, yeah. This is somebody you could have known for a while. I feel like somebody's wanting something new, wishing for something new. It could be with a 6 of Cups. Perhaps it's a past life connection or somebody you've known for a while. It could be a friend or a coworker or something of that nature. Yeah, it could be an Aquarius. I'm picking up Leo. Yeah, this is almost like a meshing energy. We do have golden shadow on the bottom here. Taurus energy, 23, 32, and 5. Healing, insight, and awareness. Okay, so what is this about for the single viewer? Thank you, God. One more message. What is this about for the single viewer? Thank you, God. This is great energy to get. Okay, so we have see in and see out. Perhaps pay attention to my last random reading, collective reading. We do have more Taurus energy on the bottom. Attic, shadow card of impulsive, compulsive, selfish, dishonest, never satisfied, control, and chaos. Somebody might be cutting an attic out of their life, and that is why they're getting this new start. They're getting what they wish because they are protecting, they're setting boundaries, protecting themselves from this trickster energy, chaos. Something about chaos. Chaos energy might be reigning in your life right now. Yeah, as a person, you guys are setting up boundaries against someone that's kind of chaotic. They could be an addict. Or, you know, currently there's nothing wrong with addicts, P.S. It's when, you know, addicts are in the throes of still being in active use, okay? This isn't like somebody is trying to heal. I feel like this is somebody who's still using whatever they're addicted to, and you're like, no, thank you. No, thank you, I see that, and I'm going to put some boundaries up, and I'm going to protect myself and defend my space and my energy from this person. Okay, now I know this is romantic, so I haven't forgotten that, but this could be how you're getting this new start. It's because you put these boundaries up with this other energy, this addict energy. Somebody that, I mean, they don't even have to be an addict. They could have just been trying to keep control of you and cause chaos. Like, you know, some people can cause chaos in our lives as a way to keep control over us. Because if you're always in a chaotic energy, you don't always necessarily get time to think things through, okay? You're constantly trying to stave off the chaos and organize it. Alright, what is the viewer romantically? My single viewer, what's this new growth about for the single viewer romantically? Thank you, God. Alright, so we have Wheel of Fortune coming out. This is good. This is going in your favor. This is what you wanted. Heard what you asked for. Wow. Alright, so we got an opportunity. Definitely have Sagittarius energy on the bottom here. It's Knight of Wands. Somebody rushing in. This is something that's just like popping off, but in a good way, exciting way. I'm picking up fireworks. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm watching this stuff over here. There's fireworks. So 4th of July could be relevant in this energy. Yeah, I feel like somebody is getting an opportunity to start new here. Could be with a Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, let's see, Taurus. What's this about? What's this new growth about? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. I don't take cards off the floor. That is the 2 of Swords. So something about denial, Libra energy. All right, what is this new growth, Wheel of Fortune, Princess of Pentacles about? 7 of Wands. Again, 77 could be relevant, so could 14 and 5, Taurus. All right. So somebody here is protecting an opportunity. They're protecting a new beginning with someone. They're definitely, I also feel like somebody else might have been trying to block this. That's that energy I was picking up where it's like somebody's trying to control you through chaos. Yeah, I feel like they might have been trying to block this opportunity. And I feel like you've closed out. You're like, no, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I can't deal with this. It's disturbing my peace, and I'm going to protect myself. And I'm going to put up some boundaries. What is this wish about for the single viewer? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Okay, so we have the Hierophant coming out. More Taurus energy. Something about May. May could be really relevant. But also, this is a higher commitment. Somebody wants to be in a commitment. This is putting the effort in, representing. Something about representing. This is also somebody that is acknowledging the principles, morals, ethics, and also the effort that is required, the obedience, the discipline to stay in a long-term commitment. I feel like somebody is finally getting something they want because they recognize all these things. This is also giving me a huge energy of, like when God's like, no, you're supposed to be with this person because I have plans for you guys once you get together, okay? Just like God's like, no, you're supposed to be single because I have plans for you to do these things alone, okay? It's kind of giving me that energy where it's like, God's like, yeah, okay, well, you had to learn this lesson by putting up these boundaries, okay? It says love them, not like them. Just want to put that out there, okay? So this could be somebody who's like, I love you, you crazy, crazy human, but I can't deal with this anymore. It's blocking new beginnings for me. It's blocking a opportunity for me to commit to a higher level or have a higher level of commitment, which is what I'm wishing for. Yeah, I feel like somebody is protecting themselves and their opportunities. All right, so we have the 7 of Swords coming out. Somebody here is, I feel like you're aware of it. Viewer, my single viewer, I feel like you are very aware that somebody is you're like starting to recognize that they're starting to cause chaos. And it's keeping you like stuck or distracted. It's manipulative. It could be a Taurus that's doing this. I also feel like somebody had an opportunity here to start something new and they ran away from it. And I feel like God's like, where do you think you're going? I can't help but notice this rainbow comes down to this. And I feel like whatever this deception or betrayal is, sneakiness, somebody tried to escape some sort of opportunity here, or it feels like manipulate something by blocking it. I feel like this is coming out. I feel like the truth with that Hierophant energy, I feel like the truth's being revealed here about this. All right. Please clarify the 7 of Swords. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, no, it's enough. That's 777. That could be a number synchronicity for somebody. But yeah, I feel like whatever this is, they've been doing it for a while, and I feel like you caught on to it. This could also be somebody that you were connected to in a commitment, like, could be a spiritual contract. I mean, I'm picking up some sort of spiritual contract here that you've been in learning lessons, and they were blocking opportunities. They were blocking your Wheel of Fortune, your new beginnings here. They were calling it a commitment, or like, I'm committed to you, like whether it's a friendship or something even like that, or even some spiritual principle. I am picking up some sort of underhanded, corrupt spiritual principle, like you have to stay single. I mean, something like that. And it's deceptive, and I feel like somebody's been doing this for a while. It's just almost like, oh, you can't heal if you're in a relationship, and this person keeps causing chaos in your life. That's going to be the #1 indicator if this is for you. this person you already recognize, or you just recently recognized, this person creates chaos in your life. Every time you try to get something new going, every time you get an opportunity or have this idea about committing to something higher or having a deeper commitment, it's almost like they manipulate you. And I feel like they've been blocking opportunities for you for a while. This could be a friend, somebody you trust with that Hierophant energy. This is someone you trust that keeps creating chaos in your life. So it could be, you know, like I said, a family member, somebody just you've known a really long time. I did pick up 6 of Cups energy. But I feel like you're breaking free from this. I also feel like somebody, yeah, just more of that repetitive energy where somebody was trying to stop somebody from doing something, moving forward, moving up. And they finally see now, I feel like you, viewer, my single viewer, I feel like you see where this person's been in the way of your contracts and your commitments and your opportunities and your new beginnings. You can see where they've been manipulating some sort of energy here for a really long time. I also feel like somebody might have offered somebody an invitation and then rescinded it. That's, you know, this is giving me God's rejections, God's protection, okay? So it actually, this person, it might have been, you might have thought it was what you wanted, but this person actually might have been really manipulative and deceitful, or deceptive, and deceitful. And you're like, maybe I shouldn't invest in that, or, whoa, I almost invested in that. I do feel like somebody might have met someone through work. All right, let's see a little further. What is this for my, romantically, for my single viewer? What is this all about overall? All right, so we have Temperance coming out, more Sagittarius energy again. We are in a Sagittarius full moon, so this is somebody seeing how to balance all this out, okay? I feel like somebody has gotten an opportunity that they ran away from also, and it's just been looking at like other opportunities. I feel like what they see now, this is divine, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, and Temperance. So this is supposed to be happening as it is happening, okay? That's the best I got. I know that's vague, and I know it's daunting, but it's like divine. This is divinely supposed to be this way. You're supposed to realize this person's caught. This give me more of that like soul contract. Okay, you had a lesson to learn here. You had a lesson to learn. And I think you figured it out. And I also feel like you figured out who was blocking you. And that's changing. I'm picking up change, 555. I'm picking up Taurus energy. You're gaining something here. You're realizing you've had something all along. You wanting this new beginning, but it's like something was in the way. Somebody kept blocking an opportunity. Your intuition might have been telling you this. Piscean energy, High Priestess. I feel like you knew this happened when it happened. Every time this person's this negative energy, low vibes, been trying to cause some sort of block here. Who is this causing a block? What is this person's sun sign that's causing a block for my single viewer? 5 of Wands reverse. Could be a Leo, fire sign, or it could be a air sign. Whatever it is, there is no competition here, because it's like you recognize that they were blocking this opportunity. It's like you see it, you finally see it, and it's like, yeah, no, I can defend myself against this. There's not a problem here. And I feel like that might also be the 7 of Swords energy, where you're trying to get away from all that so you can get someplace where you can balance out. This is giving me somebody trying to get away from somebody who's manipulative to balance out. What is Temperance here for the see in and see out? All right, more Temperance energy. 10 of Wands. Somebody is balancing, tempering, being patient, waiting on divine timing, carrying burdens. This is like, I can't really carry anymore, so hopefully this comes to an end soon. Please make it end now. That type of energy. Like, I can't take any more. And I put one more. 6 of Cups came out anyways. All right, so somebody also here is really overwhelmed with some sort of connection in the past. I feel like your friend's in the way. I feel like there's a connection here you want. You were offered this beginning and this opportunity in this fated event at one other time, and it was blocked. I feel like you knew it got blocked. You didn't see the problem with it at the time, but now you're realizing that that was a problem. Now you gotta go fix it. Now you gotta go make it right. Temperance. It's starting to really bug you. Will card coming out. Yeah, this is like somebody's really starting to bug me. I had to close out a cycle with this past connection. Put an end to it. Death card. Transmute that energy. Empress. More Taurus energy. Something about May. Somebody might have made a decision in May to do something new here. Go towards make something right. Yeah, I feel like you gotta go. This feels like backtracking to that missed opportunity, or that it's like at the time you didn't think anything of it, even though your intuition's like, yeah, I know they're blocking that for me, but it's like you were in agreement with it at the time, if that makes any sense. You were like okay with it being blocked, but then you're starting to desire or wish for this higher commitment, right? 8 of Leo energy is like, I want to create this home and hearth with someone. I want to have these affairs of the heart, you know, Libra energy, where it's like, I want a partnership. It's just been so much deception for such a long time. And I feel like now's the time you have to see where this connection has been a burden for a really long time and close out that cycle. I feel like you've ended a connection with a friend or a family member here. Somebody that was competing with you, or you intuitively knew this person was competing with you or against you, or like competing against this opportunity. This could be like, you know, you had a chance here at a commitment and some sort of friend or family member or whatever, somebody, 6 of Cups, some sort of 6 of Cups you have, right, with someone. It's like intuitively you knew that they were like threatened by it or something along those lines. And at the time you were okay with it. You're like, because maybe this other energy, this person that was, you know, you had this new start with and then it got blocked. Perhaps you were like, on the fence about it at the time. You didn't know what you had until it was gone. I just heard that. Okay, so anything else the viewer, my single viewer needs to know romantically? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, we have Magician and the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So whatever this was, I feel like somebody might have felt like they didn't have enough resources or they didn't have enough energy. They were manifesting lack. I asked what else does a single viewer need to know? Whatever this is, somebody was manifesting lack, whether it's you or this other party. Really, in the end, it's your life. So if you're allowing somebody to come into your life, you're allowing them to manifest lack in their life, because you're giving them permission by tolerating their behavior. I also feel like this might have been somebody that's been left out in the cold. That 5 of Pentacles is like everybody else has somebody now, and I don't. I have this kid and it's me, and I listened to the wrong person. It wasn't a problem at the time, but now I'm wishing for this commitment, and it just feels like somebody, some sort of manipulation was caused here. And viewer, I can't let you off the hook. You have to take accountability here. Your intuition told you this was happening and you were okay with it. You allowed it. So now it's like you got to go backtrack. You have to close out this cycle with this person you've known for a really long time and see if that opportunity still stands. For the viewer, for my single viewer romantically, does this opportunity still available for them? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Ooh, 8 of Swords. I'm not sure. This feels really uncertain with that 8 of Swords. This might have been something that you're stuck in your head about. You're not seeing something. What is the viewer not seeing? 8 of Swords, you're not seeing something. The truth? Holy shit. The truth? What's the truth? This is giving me 9 of Swords. Somebody's anxious here. What is the truth? Okay, the truth is that this is a 2 of Cups. This is a soulmate connection that was blocked. And you knew it. You allowed it. You have to make up for this. It's plain and simple. This is the Queen of Swords. She knows things. She knows things. Strong Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Yeah. All right, viewer, you're the one that's got to communicate that you have to see the truth. You have to see the truth about this 2 of Cups, the 2 of Cups you're wanting. And the truth is this is a harmonious connection. It's like you're almost like trapped in your head because of all this bullshit. It's like you're aware of the chaos that this person was bringing into your life, and you've now set up boundaries, and now they're not around. But also the opportunity that was presented previously is not around as well, and now you have to see the truth about this connection. So it's almost like you have to you have to go back and fix it. This feels like it's almost like it's like reading a book and getting to a part in the book where it's like, what? I have to go back to chapter 3. That kind of energy, okay? Like I missed something here. Like there's some sort of detail I missed. All right, what's the advice for the single romantic viewer? Thank you, God. What's the advice here? 4 of Cups. Okay, so some sort of boredom. The advice here is to quit looking at past things, but also refresh. This is giving me like refreshing a tab on an internet browser, okay? So it's like looking at something through a fresh set of eyes. This is also giving me an unwillingness. I know this is advice, so it's like be careful that you're not being like unwilling to look at something in a new light or from a new perspective. It's giving some sort of hangman energy. Viewer, I feel like you're kind of hung up in the heartache of this all. Like you have regrets, and that's, I feel like, what's keeping you trapped in your head, because the truth is there's some sort of harmony here. There's some sort of soulmate bond, soulmate connection, but it's like you didn't see it before, and now you're scared to recognize it. It's like you've seen it, and then you ignored it, and now that you see it again, it's almost like you're just, it feels like playing possum. Like you're acting like you're not interested. But the truth is you love this person or love this connection. There's Queen of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. It's like you have love and attraction for this. Oh my gosh. There's something here where it's like somebody's denying themselves some sort of happiness. It's like, well, I did this to myself, so might as well live with it. It's like, but you don't have to. I feel like you don't have to. Empress, yeah, I feel like you don't have to. There's somebody here, even though they're disappointed, it's like, you don't have to go, or you don't have to walk away completely. Please clarify this 4 of Cups for advice. It's almost like you're unwilling to, like, see something new. The Empress. It's just giving me, like, fair warning. Pay attention to how you're looking at something here. Because you have this Empress energy, right? Which is, like, this is, like, our higher self, feminine energy. And this is also, like, gaining things, you know. The Empress energy is nurturing, like, abundant, births cool things, like, in control of everything without touching a thing, if that makes any sense. This is like somebody here is everything you want, and you're playing like you're not interested. And I think it's because you allowed the bullshit to go on for so long that it blocked the opportunity. It's almost like you don't feel good enough to go back and fix it. Okay. So you hold back, and it's like you're over here connecting with other people. I don't know. Let's get one more oracle message. So, what is the potential outcome for this energy? Thank you, God. What is the potential outcome? I say potential because the choices change things. What is the potential potential outcome for this energy? Thank you, God. What is the potential outcome for this energy? Well, is this giving me like nothing is going as planned? Somebody's blocking some more boundaries against this chaos. Oh, it's gonna be like, I don't even want to deal with it. Even though I want it, I don't want to deal with the work that's required here. It's like I'm acting like I'm not interested because it's too much. So the potential outcome is closing our cycle. We did get that all the way back around to the beginning. I feel like somebody might just let something go here. Unless you can look at something differently and see the truth of this connection, or the connection, I feel like it's just gonna close out and something else is gonna start. I feel like you're getting tricked out of something. I don't know. I feel like you're getting tricked out of an actual really healthy, happy connection. Could be because it's, you know, you're running off of fear. You can't, it's like almost like, you know, you're being lazy. You're just like, you don't want to go back and put the effort in. All right, what are the clues for this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we have P, first name, middle name, last name, initial. We don't want to do the work. We have D. What are the clues for this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. We have hat. So we can wear hats, make hats, wear hats, make hats, or crown chakras has been on your mind. We also have sun, so somebody's seeing the truth here. Sunday could be relevant, could be a Leo involved. We have M. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? We have S. It's giving me message vibes like Microsoft Word, Microsoft spreadsheets, whatever. I don't know. Somebody's looking at something here. Piercing. Somebody could be a piercing artist or have piercings, or you're just being like bugged by this thought or this piercing. Something about an important person. We have R. 1st through the 15th. Can you guys see that? No. Yeah, this is just messy. Can we get, oh, thank you. Z. That's giving me back to the beginning. I was picking up Back to the Future vibes. I don't know how that's relevant though. February fell on the floor. And V. Yeah, this is going to be something's coming back. It's going to be geese energy. Go take it from the top type energy. Try again. Headphones. Somebody might have heard something. Something about virtual reality. Like somebody here, that principle that brings me back around to somebody that is in a position of, you know, authority, spiritually speaking, in your life, and it's almost like they're like telling you couldn't do something if you were in a connection. Okay, you couldn't heal or something like that. It's like giving me that sort of vibe. It's kind of sickening actually, because it feels like somebody was manipulating. Always pray about it, guys. Your relationship with God is between you and God. What God tells you to do, that's between you and God. I'm not someone that's going to go say, oh, God didn't say that to someone. Who am I to know? Like, God tells me some crazy stuff. So, for me, my rule is that, like, if it doesn't hurt anyone, it might be tough, but it doesn't hurt anyone, then he's probably, you know, kosher to do. If it feels like it's going to hurt someone, not emotionally, because sometimes putting boundaries up hurts people's feelings, right? We all know this. But it's like, I'm not actually going to physically harm someone. I don't believe my God necessarily needs me to do that on the regular. Certain times, sure. Where I got to defend myself and protect certain things. So it feels like somebody was being spiritually manipulated by somebody who had authority over them spiritually and telling them that they can't do something, they have to stay single, or that's not for you, and it's only going to be a problem, and if you don't deal with it, it's not a problem. Something like that. And this created someone's reality for a really long time because this person was important to them. I feel like they see the truth now, viewer. I feel like you definitely see the truth now. And picking up more this Maryland energy, laws, regulations, ordinances, you know, it's like you're starting to understand a little bit more how God operates in your life romantically, okay? Like, you start understanding soul contracts better. I'm hearing Patricia. Philippe. Dante. Samantha. Riviera. Something about rivets, riveting. Something about Mary. Something here about you recognize someone as a counterpart, like a masculine counterpart. It's giving me Emperor energy to that Empress energy. Something about the evening time. When the lights go down in the city. I don't know who. They want to be there. I think that's Journey. I don't know sticks or something like that. Could be, somebody could be 70s, 80s, born in the 70s or 80s. I don't know. I'm hearing Mr. and Mrs. So yeah, there's like some sort of contract here that needs to be fulfilled, but somebody's got to change how they're looking at it. And I feel like it's like you have to go back and see if the opportunity is still there. This is an important person. Something about getting a room, something about room service. I feel like somebody's been misleading someone for sure. I feel like somebody wears a hat. Somebody could be a police officer. Somebody could also, picking up like MVP, the most valuable player. Like this was like the most valuable, or they made themselves important in your life and they didn't need to be that important. Or somebody is actually that important to you and you're starting to see that now. I'm hearing something about vanity and pain. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants to go back to something, and it's really, I feel like there's, every time they think about it though, there's this like pain, and they recognize it with that sun energy. It's like, oh my gosh, I mean, I can't, what I'm seeing is hurting my eyes type of thing, because it's like, I did not see that previously, I see it now. I feel like somebody to do here with a doctor and a police officer and like Mr. and Mrs. Like, it's giving me, you might be a bit of into fantasy. It's picking up bright energy, like with Will Smith's character and his wife. She was an ER nurse or doctor or something, and he was a police officer, like that kind of vibe. Where it's like you guys are kind of in the same field, but doing different work. You're still helping people, but you're doing things. And I feel like that's why this is important too. It's like you had to learn the soul contract lesson with this other energy, right? That was manipulating you in order to fulfill this other contract, the spiritual obligation with this person you're supposed to commit to. You have to look at it differently. This is like looking at something as a teammate. You have to shift your perspective of how you look at commitment and marriage and like long-term things. It's what I'm picking up. I feel like the recognition that someone hurt your, like did this on purpose, because this person was important to you. Confirmation, like somebody holding you back or getting in the way or encouraging you to block an opportunity. I feel like this hurts because you're realizing the reality that it has created. I'm picking that up here. Someone's name could begin with a V, but it's like somebody that was really important to you got in the way of a really good connection. Like you're supposed to like work with this person. It feels like helping, like heal the peoples. I don't know. I also feel like you might have been spiritually manipulated by somebody that you go to for advice spiritually, where they're like, stay single and all this stuff. It's like, no, you don't know what God's got planned for you. And personally, like, that's really your business, because whether you choose to be in a connection or not, God will work through that, okay? God will work the best, for the best. I believe that. Personally, that the Almighty, whatever we decide to do with our free will, God will turn it and transmute that so that it works out for the best for each of us and collectively, okay? Whether it looks like it or not, I still fully have faith that that's what God does. So it's like, you know, you might not have been listening, but now you are. Something here about distress. I don't know. This is messy. I feel like right now in June, this is all coming to a head. I also feel like this is something attached to some sort of money, some sort of connection, whatever this connection is, not the toxic one, but it's like the one that you're supposed to be in, that you need to look at it differently. I feel like you need to see the truth of the harmony. You work well with this person. You know, this person is bountiful, abundant. Okay, I'm picking up this abundance. I also feel like this is going to like help your money. Somebody might have been letting a parent tell them, man, somebody might have been letting a parent guide them, and they're seeing now the truth of the situation where they're codependent, and there's just like this shadow child energy. It's like they feel like they could have been successful in this previous connection they blocked, or that was blocked. That's that truth of the Two of Cups, you know. It's like I could see where the success, there could have been success here. Now I got to look at it differently because I feel like I can't manifest shit. Start with I'm sorry. See how it goes. Explain the best you can. You know, worst you can do is try and get rejected. But then you know. So hopefully this is helpful for somebody. I'm hearing Mary. I keep hearing Mary, Meredith, something like that. Something about a direct message and a return. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope this is helpful. Many, many blessings. Until we talk again.